When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings! You're watching SeptumSin versus the world, and it's time to show you what we got.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Oh boy.
Well, happy Halloween to each and every one of you. On this spooky occasion, we want to bring you some fresh pickups and many, many videos today. Today is the day of video releases. Not only are we talking about a review, but you're also going to get, on top of our normal pickups, a special video where I show off my 19 Amityville films. Yes, I have 19 of them in total. So you got that to look forward to a little bit later tonight.
Everyone needs a hobby.
If you don't have anything else to do. Hopefully you're at a party or something. As you can see, I'm dressed up to go. I'm just waiting on the invite. What you doing tonight? Send me an invite. Don't buy anything.
Oh, really? Yeah. I got cheesy boost.
Alright, well, any case, so what have you got for us this week?
I got stuff and things. We're doing 6 this time, right?
Yep. You know, 6, and then maybe you guys can provide 6 in the comments.
And it's entirely up to you.
Yep.
So, appropriately enough, this being Halloween and all, I'm going to lead off with one that I've been sitting on for a while. It was a library pickup from a few months back, but
you don't want to break something and you sit on it for so long.
Yeah, you never know. Something might hatch. But this is a series that I've been meaning to see, and I couldn't pass up an opportunity to get it for a couple bucks. Season 1 of American Horror Story.
Is that DVD?
It is DVD.
Wow.
Somewhat unfortunate. I would have preferred Blu-ray, but still, like I said, couple bucks. What are you going to do? But I do need to see Season 1. I've heard good things.
That's my second favorite season of the series.
Yeah. So, something to look forward to.
To me, I think your favorite's going to be Coven when you get to it, which I think is Season 3. But, fun series. I know you liked Freak Show.
I need to finish Freak Show. It ticks me off that we came so close.
I own it, but I haven't finished it myself. So, mine, I don't really have a theme this time, other than they're all horror films. Trying to keep with the season. And this is one that was sent to me as an extra with another order. And that is Frankie in Blunderland. So that's what it looks like. It's actually an entertaining film. They call it a psychedelic melodrama, and that's a good way of describing it. Last week we talked about the sort of Twin Peaks-ish, and this sort of hits that, but in a good way.
Yeah, I mean that in a good way.
Exactly. So, I think that it's worth a watch. If you haven't gotten it, you should check it out.
Check it out.
Let's see here. Directed by Caleb Emerson, so you just need to look him up. He's done some good works. I've seen a couple of things. I believe this came with when I ordered Die You Zombie Bastards, which is also a very fun film. I believe that there is a review I have for it that I did as a co-project with David Streggy in Movies Galore. So fun. I put it in a regular case because this little case here not doing it for me.
Okay. So, I will have a theme for the remainder of this week, and it is the what may be the last We'll see. Knock on wood, not the last, but maybe the last order that I have from this one eBay vendor for these Criterion films.
Amityville?
Yes. They got a Criterion release.
Oh, yeah.
But the first one does start with an A.
Oh.
But this is one that I actually know by name, and I know that it's a very well-rated film. Some of these I don't know as well. But this is a French film from the 80s. Insert appropriate clip here.
A foreign film. Oh, the evening is saved. I like French films, pretentious, boring French films. I like French films. 3 tickets, s'il vous plaît. Ow.
It's a Louis Malle film, which is pretty well known, and it's called Olivewale and Fall. And it's supposed to be pretty good. It does have some nice bonus features on it. 1987. Like I said, Blu-ray edition, Criterion film. Very happy to add that to the collection.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you know it.
Alright. What we have here is my second one, which is a pretty cool looking set for Army of Darkness.
Oh, very cool.
This is a steelbook. It is a multi-disc steelbook. Pretty hefty, actually, as you can see.
What that's got.
Only 10,000 copies made.
That's some good bonus features, too.
So it's much better than my bare bones. I'm really praying. They are doing a 4K Evil Dead 2, but I don't know if they're doing a steelbook. I want to get the whole series on steelbook.
You really need any of those in 4K?
No, but this is Blu-ray, and that's fine. But again, Army of Darkness, the third of the series, of the Evil Dead series, and all of them are wonderful movies.
That is my favorite of the bunch, no doubt.
They're all classics.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for, and y'all can hope with me, to get an Evil Dead 2 steelbook release to complement the others. And maybe the remake in a steelbook release, but that can sit.
Does the others have a steelbook release?
That'd be interesting. Alright, dude.
Anyway, my next one is a Steven Soderbergh film that I've never seen, and I frankly am not sure I'd ever heard of until I saw this. And it's a documentary, I believe. Yes, it's a documentary from 2010 about Spalding Gray, and it's called "And Everything Is Going Fine." I don't know what it is about Criterion and the no one has ever heard of it films from Steven Soderbergh, but they seem to be putting them all out.
That way you will hear of them.
They need to release his more popular films too. I'm waiting for a Criterion release of Ocean's 11 or they did do Traffic, and I would like to get that and upgrade my copy. But as a start to my Blu-ray Soderbergh collection, this is an interesting one. I had never heard of this film. It has a decent amount of features, but it's still a very new film. Again, I feel like the 2010 ones, they probably could have waited a little longer. But I'm curious. It's something. And I am trying to get better about watching more documentaries, so I'm excited about that.
Well, my next one is, I believe, also related to the Army of Darkness and Evil Dead franchise, which is the steelbook release of Ash vs. the Evil Dead Season 3.
Nice.
It's the only season I haven't seen because we let go of stars, and I do need to go ahead and finish it. It's not many episodes. It's half-hour episodes. I think it's 10, actually. But I love the cover. That is a cool cover.
Yeah.
And, it even has a pretty cool back cover here. But this gives me all 3 seasons on Steelbook, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
I love the series so far. It is great. It captures the spirit of... It's sort of that in-between Army of Darkness and Evil Dead 2. It's not quite... You've seen episodes, right? No?
Of this?
Yeah, have you seen any?
I don't think I have.
But
I'd like to.
It captures, it's sort of like in between. You've seen Evil Dead 2, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of in between Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness because it's closer to that Evil Dead style. Because Army of Darkness kind of got away from that to a point. But very zany comedy, much like Army of Darkness.
Cool.
So very much worth checking out if you haven't. And these steel books are not that rare. You can get this still at Best Buy, not too hard.
Okay. So, speaking of horror films, I'm sure you would consider this, or at the very least, the wife would. I have a student film from one of her favorite people. This is the film Tiny Furniture by Lena Dunham.
Ugh.
And it's, again, a 2010 release. It actually comes with 4 additional short films by her and a feature. Wow. So there's a total of 6 films by Lena Dunham.
She always comes across to me as slightly entitled.
But yes, basically they are not fans of girls. Let's put it that way. I'm not very familiar with it myself.
Oh, Entertainment Weekly loves girls.
But I will say this. I have not gotten yet into the cost. I'll get to that in a bit. But I can say, in my defense, this is far and away the cheapest Criterion Blu-ray that I have that was not given to me. It is the only one that I got where the auction ended at less than $10.
Wow.
Yes. But I'm kind of curious. And if nothing else, it's another Criterion film for the shelf.
Yeah.
So...
So this next one almost made our list of top 15 scary movies. Which, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. We released it not too long ago. It's still up. Well, hopefully. I hope they didn't take it down. But there's no real clips there, so I can't see why they would. But if you have not seen it, go back and watch our top 15 movies, or media, really, that kind of creep us out a bit.
Make sure you turn all the lights off if you're alone in the room.
So this one is Southbound.
Oh, wow.
This is sort of an anthology picture film. It's has to do with it's sort of like an overarching tie, a lot like Trick or Treat in a way. But this one has a lot of creepy portions to it, and a lot of demonic rituals related to it. I really enjoyed this film, and I definitely look forward to a second watch. Though it's not as creepy as The Last Shift, it holds an eeriness to it. There are these black spectral figures that are floating in the air as you're going by, and it's just creepy overall. Good setting. I would recommend it very much. If you like Silent Hill, you probably like this.
I don't remember actually kind of liking that, but to be honest, I don't remember much about it.
I know you had to probably turn away at one part because they eviscerate a corpse, or no, eviscerate a live person.
Yeah, a corpse is better than a live person. Not that evisceration is ever pleasant for me, but you know,
some people.
Never to each your own. So my next one is a rather older. Much older film than the last couple. And it's one that also, I believe, is considered a pretty classic film. It's a Russian film, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is indeed a Russian film by Mikhail Kalatozov, and it's called Letter Never Sent, film from 1959. Now, I will say this. I had not looked closely at this. I am deeply disappointed in this sad bonus features that they have there. That's almost nothing.
You said it was fairly recent?
Well, this is 1959 was when the film was released.
They need to do better.
They should have had more than that. But
they need to do better.
I will say that this is, if nothing else, this is considered a classic film. It's a Russian film, and I'll be honest, I have not seen very many Russian films. So there is a piece of film history for me. I can't believe there's so little. I could do that in a heartbeat. I could do that and have a I might have to watch that in a couple days, just so I can put up another Criterion review. There you go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. Not entirely looking forward to it because it looks like it's going to be a rough watch.
Oh.
But 96 minutes could do worse.
This one is one that I got. That is Criterion, by the way.
Oh.
But also Criterion Horror.
Mm.
And this is Night of the
Ooh.
Living Dead.
Nice.
This is I had it, but it was this kind of crappy version. It was a part like 4 other movies on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one that pretty much anybody can publish. It's not. It was not copyrighted correctly, so. But it comes with a nice poster,
Huh.
as you can see.
Oh, and they got the essay on the back
Got
of the
the
poster.
essay
huh?
on the back of the poster.
Huh.
Of course, as you can see, it's pretty simple, but I do like that they have them in the plastic, and they have a decent number of
There's a lot
special
of goodies,
features.
Yeah.
So it's one that's worth getting. It is a classic of horror, and I'm kind of glad that I got it. Romero passed not too long ago, and it's just good to have his premier major work. The thing that really had come to define him totally throughout the majority of his career. So it's worth seeing. It's very clean. Great transfer. Glad that I have this.
All right. And so for my last one, we're back to 2010. Somehow in these 5 films, 3 of them are from 2010. I don't know. But this one is from a filmmaker whose work I'm not yet familiar with, but I have heard great things. I have heard people are rave about this director. He's an Iranian director called Abbas Kiarostami. And I got a film that's actually in English, French, and Italian.
Oh,
but it's called Certified Copy, and it features Julia Binoche, if I remember correctly. See if I can find the cast. Julia Binoche and William Shamel are the main people. But I mean, again, it's from what I have seen, feel that Iranians seem to make pretty good films as directors. I mean, oh jeez, my mind runs a blank when I don't want it to. I'm thinking of Marjan Satrapi, but I'm also thinking of the Separation dude. But yeah, this also includes. Wow. This includes a 1977 film by Kiarostami called The Report. I always love it when they throw extra movies on there. It's great. And there's also an Italian documentary about the film. So there's not a lot of special features, but those 2 alone are going to take a while to get through and should be well worth the effort. So I'm hoping to get more from this guy. But this is a film that I knew by name. It has been a very highly rated film. I have seen it referenced a lot over the last few years. So I look forward to finally getting to see it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice bit of Criterion there. You're building quite a Criterion collection.
I know. And the whole batch. That's what I was waiting for the end there.
Oh.
If memory serves correctly, because my memory sucks, but if memory serves correctly, including shipping, I think it cost $58 for all 5 of them.
Oh, ain't bad for that.
So on Blu-ray, Criterion for $58.
Oh, not bad. No.
Yeah.
So my last one is one I got from a lot that I bought from Dustin from Movies Galore. He goes and he hunts movies. He's got a channel that he's trying to present, and once he's got it up and running fully, I will be sure to advertise for it. And this here, I saw it was an After Dark original. I really loved the 8 Movies to Die For type horror series because it was stuff that was theoretically not able to go out in theaters, so they got released and such. They did 2 things of that, and then they decided to do something called an After Dark Originals. And then they came back for a brief stint, and I really need to get on those. I'm just waiting for those to go to affordable level. They're all $20. And I can't afford 8 films at $20 each.
Yeah.
And this one is Sanatorium. I really liked this film. It was a found footage film, and as cheap as I got it, it was worth the price. Found footage film, people going in to do a scary ghost film in a asylum, very similar to Grave Encounters. Matter of fact, almost identical to Grave Encounters in many ways. I felt like this one really sped things up at a point. It was creepy. It wasn't quite as strange as Grave Encounters. I liked Grave Encounters a bit better, but still, for what it was, this was a fun film. I'm kind of glad to have it in my collection. I hope you guys get to look at it. I'm really wanting to try and get all these After Dark ones, as well as the new A Films to Die For. Have any of y'all been to the big parties they used to have for this? They used to have like these big get-togethers to watch all of the films in theaters. It was just really cool looking. I always wanted to get out to one.
Right.
But alas.
Alas.
So that's it for our DVDs
You gotta be careful
and
about
Blu-rays.
those, though. I mean, I just finished watching Scream 4. They got those all-night movie parties. They can get dangerous. Yeah.
I was thinking you might have gone with that other one that took place at the horror convention. What was that one that you watched?
The guy I was trying to think of was Ashkar Fahadi. How did I forget that? I don't know. Whatever. So, horror convention?
That was that one that slasher film that you watched in the theaters. Oh, what was it? There's not many slasher films that you've watched in theaters recently.
Two recently. It's weird.
It wasn't Halloween.
You're
it was
probably
the other
thinking
one.
Hellfest.
Yes. So
That wasn't a convention. That was a theme park.
Oh, well, again, I haven't seen it, so I want to see it.
Now that's the really weird part. That I saw a slasher film in theaters that he hasn't seen.
I want to see it. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed. What have you picked up this week? Let us know in the comments. Of course, I hope you have a happy Halloween. Stick with our channel. There is more to come.
Happy Halloween!
See you next time.
Bye.